let me try to get another run. Because I could have done retry instead of going to the main menu now that I think about it. Oops. Alright. Sorry bro, I'm too sleepy to think straight like that. At the very least it feels that the only thing left to worry about is the final boss, which shouldn't be that big of a deal, I think. Doesn't have too many hard patterns. No, something that I really wonder. We've seen the good endings, but maybe I should also take a look at the bad endings. Because if the good endings are the way they are, I don't want to imagine the bad endings. So maybe I should have continued the previous run just to see how the bad ending looked like. Whatever. Maybe the bad ending is that there is no ending. So instead of giving you some, you know, questionable images, they will be like, you know, nah, no ending for you, get fucked. That's a pain in the ass though. But you know, I will trust that just like in the normal Touhou games, the bad ending is not gonna be that interesting. Because you know, otherwise it basically encourages you to play, you know, badly just to get the bad ending. So I will assume the bad ending isn't worth it. Something that I just realized is that this game doesn't have either achievements nor tradable cards or whatever they are called. I don't think they are called cards, or maybe they are. That's pretty interesting that it doesn't have them. Because apparently Elegant Impermanence of Sakura, I think it has both. Well, it definitely has achievements. I don't remember if it had the collectibles, but weird that this game doesn't have them, especially considering that it released in 2019. But it's alright. Who gives a shit about achievements? Well, I do know people in my chat that actually give a shit about achievements. Well, I don't dislike them. Sometimes I also care about achievements, but you know, not that much, especially when most of them are such a pain in the ass to get. I like the fact that you can change characters in this game without any cooldown or anything like that. Pretty cool. Because as you've seen, some of the stage patterns are better to do with some characters and some others are better to do it with other characters. The fact that you can switch without any delay, or at least with, you know, not any noticeable delay. Actually, yeah, it is literally without delay, I think. Like you can spam that and you will constantly switch. Like look at this. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's no delay. That's pretty cool. Though I wonder if that's something that you can exploit, just like you can exploit it in Imperishable Night by switching quickly and making one of the characters have damage still active even after they have been switched. I wonder if it is like that, because if it is like that, you can exploit quite a lot. Will be pretty interesting. I don't really feel like exploiting, you know. This non-spell is pretty dangerous. I cannot underestimate it like I underestimated it last time. You piece of shit! I hate those blue bullets so much. They condition my movement to the point where I can get legitimately cornered. What a piece of trash. Fucking Kogasa. The stars of The start of stage 3 can be a problem, so you gotta be careful about it. And that ball really doesn't stop shooting even after you are hitting it constantly. What a pain in the ass. At least I didn't get killed this time. I still hate the fact that I got killed by the tongue though. That's so stupid. But whatever. It's better to get killed at a boss fight than getting killed at a stage. At least I feel that that's the case. I mean, as long as you don't die to some really easy boss pattern, I think that dying in a boss fight is way less frustrating than dying on a stage. In this game, I mean, I don't know. That probably doesn't apply to all other Touhou games. There we go. Wait, I forgot about this. Alright, there we not go. Okay. And this is more or less like pretty close, if not the same amount of resources that I had in the previous run. I think I had less resources in the previous run, but I really don't remember. Uh-oh. Nice. This spell card is the problem here. I'm gonna try some redirecting bullshit because otherwise just gonna keep getting killed by it. Alright, so it seems that redirecting the approaching bullets in that spell card is exactly what you need to do instead of standing there like a dumbass. Moving works pretty well. So good shit. Careful. Damn, I'm getting so close here. I'm risking it so much for this spell card. Spell card that really shouldn't be that hard, and I'm risking it like crazy. Alright. So a perfect stage 3, that's a pretty good signal. At least I'm doing something right, more or less. gotta say that this spell card is pretty cool. There's something that I was saying the other day when I compare Dan Makufu and this. Like, this same spell card, if that same spell card was in Dan Makufu, it will drop to like 20 frames per second because, let me say it again, Dan Makufu is trash, right? But as you can see, when you use an actual listen engine, look at how well you can display a spell card like that, and it will work without any issue. You know. The moral of the story here is to stop using Dan Makufu, you lazy fucks. Pattern, I hate it so much. Yeah, that's another one of those patterns where you need to use Yukari, or at least it's better to use Yukari for what I see. This one is also better to use Yukari on. That thing is so hard to dodge when it spawns, because when it spawns it's so big, like those light blue circles, that it doesn't even let you see where you are. It gets a little bit confusing to follow. Minamitsu. We have a pretty good amount of resources, which makes sense considering that we only died once in the whole run. But we cannot sleep right now. Even though I would really like to sleep right now, but no. We cannot do that. I almost fucked that up. Though I would have liked to have more room to dodge, but if I went to the right side like I was about to do, I would have gotten way less room to dodge. In fact, I could have probably died if I went there. Hitbox of your character is particularly small, which is really good, but some of the bullets that look like they are gonna hit you are not even close. Okay, so here, I always say, comes the actual problem of this fight. Try to take it easy. I almost fucked that up. Team, I almost fucked that up again. That was pretty close too. Nice. Well, that was pretty good. Oh, it's not over yet. She actually summoned the last spell. Well, considering that I perfected stage 4, I guess it makes sense. Pretty good too. Actually, it's insane, the fact that I perfected stage 4. It's definitely not gonna happen on stage 5, but the fact that it happened on stage 4, it's really, really good. Okay. And I'm about to get the 5th life. I only need one more fragment. So it's pretty clear that this run is way better than the previous one. But the hardest stuff is still yet to happen. Sometimes I really wonder how beneficial having Yukari in the whole stage will be. Something tells me that Yukari being there in the whole stage will be a really good idea, but I don't know. When there are a lot of enemies, it really struggles. But Yuyuko struggles when there are enemies that are strong enough to not die in one hit. Which happens quite often, that's the issue. I also really fear the fact that I might accidentally bomb, because sadly the switch button is right next to the bomb one. And I died to that non-spell, which was to be expected. I'm honestly surprised that I didn't die earlier to this non-spell. I survived quite a lot all these runs by not dying to it. But I guess, you know, my luck was gonna run dry sooner or later. I can't believe I survived that. And also a reason why that spell lasted longer than it should have is because I wasn't full power. Because I died to the non-spell. So dying to the non-spell can be extremely dangerous, as it could potentially cost you another life on the spell card. That's pretty fucked up. Oh damn it, I switched it to Yukari too late. Well, I don't know if it's too late, but a little bit later than I wish I would. That star rain is just out of this world. Okay. So 3 lives remaining. If I don't fuck it up royally, which is a pretty big possibility, I should be able to take this girl out without dying. Or, I mean, without losing all of my lives is what I'm trying to say. Sadly, I'm not full power yet because I died. So, gonna get a little bit harder than I would have wanted. Jesus fucking Christ. It's okay. At least I have to remember that this spell card is easier to dodge from the sides of the screen instead of trying to camp it in the center. As long as I remember that, everything is gonna be alright. I almost died to that. Okay. And it's alive. Okay. This spell card is probably gonna end up in death, but that's to be expected at least. I hate this spell card so fucking much. Those shitty ass jellyfish looking bitches don't help. I know that they are praying amulets, but you know, it look like jellyfishes. Not my fault. This last word is so hard. I can't imagine myself capturing that. Thankfully, we don't need to. Okay, so here comes the real deal. Should I use nothing but Yukari here, or should I start with Yuyuko? Let's see. I'm gonna... Well, it depends on how fast they start spawning. so far Yukari doesn't seem to be a bad option at all. Yeah, in the end, they spawn pretty fast, but I still did better with Yukari than I did with Yuyuko. And now I just have to use Yukari all the way until the... Well, all the way until the end of the game, because I'm obviously gonna have to use Yukari for the boss fight. Well, actually there is a section where I think I need to use Yuyuko, which is here, right? When the enemies start... Yeah, this is where you need to use Yuyuko. Alright, and that's it for Yuyuko. Yuyuko can rest for the rest of the run. And here comes the final boss, which I really don't know how dangerous she can get in here. I mean, the hard difficulty of this boss, I don't really remember it. But hopefully it's not that big of a deal. And the good thing about these non-spells where she spins like this is that they shouldn't be a problem, considering that Yukari is automatically targeting her at all times, right? Well, she's still struggling with the damage. Maybe Ran is not as fast as I thought that she was. I hate this non-spell so fucking much, dude. So, Yukari really is struggling with the damage. Why are you struggling with the damage? Shouldn't you have auto-aim? Or are the two morons not even aiming at the boss? Who are they aiming at? Are they aiming at the dragon body? That would be pretty stupid, but I can imagine that being the case. The problem is that she has another one like this, which is this one. Sadly, fuck me, this piece of shit non-spell. Yeah, they actually, as you can see, they are targeting the body. Damn, you fucking idiots. These are the Shikigamis that I have. I deserve better than this. Fucking assholes. Even Satori did a better show than those two idiots. And Satori didn't use any outside help. Problem is, now I really depend on getting another extra life fragment, which at this point sounds like a problem. It can happen, but I don't know. Doesn't sound too likely. Oh, there it is. Okay. At least We got an extra life. Obviously nowhere near over, considering there is still a survival spell card at the end. Thankfully I have one life to waste in this survival, but I don't really know what to expect from this. I mean, I captured this on Lunatic, but you know, I need to really do my best here. Remember that those clouds cover both the bullets and my character. The ones at the bottom, I mean. Fuck me. Oh, yes. There we fucking go. I can't believe it. With no lives remaining. And the worst part is I can't believe I could capture that spell card on Lunatic and I couldn't capture it on Hard. Alright. Well, she's. Even with how fucking sleepy I am, I still got it. Hard no bomb, 1 coin clear. And I finally will be able to see what the ending for Yukari and Yuyuko is. Hopefully Twitch doesn't get angry. Let's see what to expect. The suspense is killing me. Alright. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Yomu existed. Yeah, Yomu didn't appear in this game. This already is giving me, you know, a bad feeling about what might appear on the screen. Okay. So, is Yomu gonna be the one target by the fan service now? I could imagine that being the case. Question mark, question mark. Alright. Alright, never mind. Interesting. A normal ending? I can't believe it. So it's really weird because apparently the author really seems like has a thing for Reimu Marisa and Komeishi sisters. Alright. I guess that was surprising, but thankfully I get to keep my Twitch channel for a little bit more. Good shit. That was pretty good. The hard no bomb. I really thought I wasn't gonna get it today with how sleepy I am, honestly, but I guess being sleepy, you know, can still not be that bad. I mean, as long as you can focus And when I say focus, I don't mean pressing shift. I mean as long as you can focus on the movements and the bullets, as long as you can do that, it should be fine. But yeah, I really am sleepy, so at least I guess I got my personal achievement of doing a hard no bomb while being sleepy. Good shit. And pretty obviously I'm not gonna do a lunatic no bomb in case you were wondering. You probably weren't, but if you were wondering if I was gonna do a lunatic no bomb, no. I mean, especially after how hard doing a hard no bomb was, I think that I can probably leave lunatic to, you know, to someone else. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone already did it too, right? Like, I don't think it would have taken that much to do, considering that the game, especially released in 2019, there is probably a lot of people that might have already done it, but you know, I definitely won't try, at least not anytime soon. So, cheese.